only in time can it seem that Jesus overcame the darkness, rose above it, was resurrected into the light, into life, separately. It seems like he did it and others didn't, but he did it for us and with us, given that everything is in everything. That's the idea. In time, it seems to have to catch up. It takes time to catch up, right? And it seems like each and every one of us has to get there of our own over time. But there are several places in the Course says, relax, this is already done. It's a done deal. You already did it. You're just sort of catching up to it in awareness. If God's will for you is complete peace and joy, which it is, according to the Course, his will for you is complete peace and joy. Unless you experience only this, you must be refusing to acknowledge his will. The other thing I like about this is it's telling you who's responsible for what is going on with each of us, with you, and with me. If I'm experiencing anything other than, right, joy or peace, we say this a lot in here, then it's because some part of me is refusing to acknowledge God's will, to own it. Refusing God's will, basically, because God's will is joy and peace. His will does not vacillate, being changeless forever. When you are not at peace, it can only be because you do not believe you are in him. Yet his is all in all. His peace is complete, and you must be included in it. His laws govern you because they govern everything. You cannot exempt yourself from his laws, although you can disobey them. Yet if you do, and only if you do, you will feel lonely and helpless because you are denying yourself everything. If you feel lonely and helpless, if I feel lonely and helpless, it's my doing. I'm denying myself everything. I'm denying another way to say it is I'm denying myself the awareness of my oneness with everything. How can you be lonely if everything is a part of you, right? And if everything is in you and you're in everything. And so it's a mental construct. We're denying the truth. And so we can't see it when we're denying it. Doesn't mean it isn't there and it isn't true. So yet if you do feel lonely, and only if you do, yet if you do exempt yourself from God's laws, and only if you do, you will feel lonely and helpless because you are denying yourself everything, because all is in all. I am come as a light into a world that does deny itself everything. This is Jesus speaking, right? Because this is something Jesus said. I think you can read this in the Bible. I am come. Jesus has come into a world, right, that does deny itself everything. That's what the world is about. It does this simply by disassociating itself from everything. It is therefore an illusion of isolation. To disassociate mentally doesn't mean you're not attached or connected, right? So it's an illusion. So it's therefore an illusion of isolation maintained by fear of the same loneliness that is its illusion. So the same loneliness that we fear is holding in place our isolation. And so I said, now this is Jesus speaking, I said that I am with you always, even unto the end of the world. That is why I am the light of the world. If I am with you in the loneliness of the world, the loneliness is gone. You cannot maintain the illusion of loneliness if you are not alone. You cannot maintain the illusion of loneliness if you are not alone. My purpose then is still to overcome the world. I do not attack it, but my light must dispel it because of what it is. So no necessary, Jesus doesn't attack, the Holy Spirit doesn't attack. It just shows up. Because all the illusion is just a lack of light or love or reality. It's an unawareness of it. When light shows up, it has to dispel the darkness, right? When truth shows up, it has to dispel the illusion. Just what happens if you have a dark room and you light a match, the darkness goes away, right? There's no attack, right? There's no forcing happening. It's just what happens, right? So you cannot maintain the illusion of loneliness if you are not alone. My purpose then is still to overcome the world. I do not attack it, but my light must dispel it because of what it is. Light does not attack darkness, but it does shine it away. If my light goes with you everywhere, you shine it away with me. Jesus is with you always, or the Holy Spirit is with you always, then the light is with you always, and you have the capacity to shine away the darkness for others as it has been done for you.